Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I'll be going over my list for the top 5 worst ways to spend Golden Eagles in War Thunder. I'm doing this so that if you decide to spend your money on War Thunder, especially via Golden Eagles, you can avoid these things that will typically drain you quickly of GE, and instead focus on better things to invest in. That said, as always, if you like this sort of video, please consider subscribing, but either way, let's get into the video. Starting off this list, we have buying a modification for a vehicle at full cost for GE. Now, while it might seem reasonable to do, and may even be in some cases, such as purchasing a vehicle mod that is nearly researched to make it cost no silver lions, and of course only minimal GE, it is a terrible idea to do so at or near full price for GE. In some of the higher tiers, some mods cost upwards of 600 Golden Eagles at full price, and even in lower tiers, such mods regularly cost over 200 GE to buy at full price. While spending 100 or 150 GE might not seem like a lot a few times, it can very quickly add up to thousands of Golden Eagles spent, when you can literally unlock a mod if you play only another match or two. The only instances where this might be somewhat forgivable is in higher tier vehicles where you absolutely need a specific type of armament in order to succeed in that vehicle, such as an APF SDS shell in a tank or advanced missiles on a plane. Otherwise, I would advise to never really spend above 20 or 30 GE typically on a modification unless you're really struggling to unlock it. While it makes sense to spend a small amount of GE, again hopefully 20 or under, as this will only cost a few cents USD worth of Golden Eagles and can potentially save you not only time, but also tens of thousands of silver lions, spending a large sum of Golden Eagles makes little to no sense. By simply playing a match or two before deciding to use Golden Eagles to unlock a mod, you can quite literally save yourself hundreds of GE or even a good amount of real money. Additionally, if you are playing in lower BR matches, especially below 7.0 BR, where it takes only a few thousand RP to unlock a mod, I would typically advise to never spend the Golden Eagles regardless of how few Golden Eagles it is, as the RP needed can typically be earned in a few matches and the SL cost is typically minimal. Again, the only exception is if it is a modification that is absolutely crucial to the functioning of your vehicle. Otherwise, reconsider spending anything more than a pittance when unlocking a vehicle mod. Now with that out of the way, for number 2, using Convertible GE on anything other than for tiny purchases. Even though it's forgivable to use Convertible GE when unlocking a vehicle that you're very close to unlocking already, such as for example you're within 4,000 RP away and you just want to unlock it already, using it to unlock a vehicle that you have no research into or barely any research into is typically a huge waste of Golden Eagles. The amount of GE that it costs to fully unlock a vehicle at any given tier is roughly equivalent to purchasing a premium vehicle of that tier, the latter of which will typically give very large RP and SL bonuses, as well as a potentially unique vehicle to use with lesser repair costs. It costs 1 GE per 45 convertible research. Now in any given match, I typically earn between 2,000 and 10,000 RP, depending on how well I do and how many boosters I have running, meaning that a single match on the low end of that average would end up giving me the RP equivalent of 44 GE, and that's per match. On the matches where I do very well or even use boosters, I pretty often get over 10,000 or more RP. Using that, I will have saved 222 Golden Eagles worth of convertible RP. Again, while this might not seem like a lot, it can quickly end up costing tons of GE, and thus tons of real money, to unlock a vehicle that you are inevitably going to unlock anyways. I see this very often where at top tiers, people will literally buy their way to the newest and hottest vehicle, such as the F-14 Tomcat, spending possibly hundreds of dollars along the way, when they could have just purchased an F-5C, an AVA-A, an A-10A, or any number of other premiums, or just simply grinded their way through the tech tree without those vehicles. To unlock a 400,000 RP aircraft using purely convertible experience, or any 400,000 RP vehicle for that matter, that is used by spending GE, you will have spent nearly 9,000 Golden Eagles on that vehicle alone, and that's not including the vehicles that you may have had to unlock before that vehicle. And that 9,000 GE will cost anywhere around $45 or $50 USD. be. Meanwhile, for example, you could purchase the F89B, which will get you right up to tier 6 for about 7,540 golden eagles, and this will also help you to provide a ton of silver lines to boot. Whereas if you purchase your way to a high BR vehicle through that convertible experience, you will have an expensive to repair vehicle that does not have RP or SL boosters, and to make matters worse, you probably won't be nearly ready to play said vehicle. Then you end up buying all of the mods with golden eagles, which will then possibly be thousands more golden eagles, and then you're out of hundreds of dollars, and that's not even including the spent GE buying SL so that you can buy every single vehicle along the way to your target vehicle. Because of course, if you use convertible RP to research a vehicle, it does not give you the vehicle outright. You still have to spend the SL to buy it. So it's really a ton of money and a big investment. Now that said, speaking of Silver Lions, buying SL is number 3 on this list. Buying Silver Lions is one of the biggest wastes of golden eagles. While it might seem like a good idea and can provide a stopgap measure to give you Silver Lions when you need it on occasion, to purchase Silver Lions is just putting a bandage on a gaping wound. You would be much better off purchasing a premium vehicle or premium time with the money spent to purchase that GE. For example, it costs 3,000 golden eagles or around $20 to buy 1.3 million Silver Lions. For that same price, you can purchase the American BTD-1 torpedo bomber and still be left with over 1,000 golden eagles after you're done buying it. The Russian version of the M4A2 with a 76mm cannon, or any number of naval vehicles that currently rake in tons of Silver Lions, such as the 1,300 Golden Eagle USS Moffett, the IJN Ubari, or even the slightly more expensive Italian coastal vehicle, the Sparviero. The point is that unless you absolutely need to purchase Silver Lions right now, save yourself the trouble of continually having to buy it. Teach yourself to fish and don't just buy the fish. Heck, for that same $20, you can purchase 60 days of premium time, which will undoubtedly allow you to earn substantially more Silver Lions than you would make if you just purchased the 1.3 million Silver Lion bundle with golden eagles, especially when combined with a lucrative premium vehicle. By purchasing a premium vehicle or premium time instead of straight Silver Lions, or even by simply looking at guides online for how to get better at War Thunder, which I would strongly suggest before you start spending money this, that, and the other place, you can make it so that you are never in a hole needing Silver Lions ever again. Trust me guys, it is worth it to be self-sufficient in this game. And also a quick tip, if you really want to save Silver Lions, turn off auto repair. And now for number 4, and this is sort of a way to save golden eagles rather than not spend it entirely, but of course it still is worth it in this list because it can save you a lot of golden eagles. Now number 4, by using it to purchase in-game premium time. Seriously, wait until a sale and just buy it on the War Thunder store website. Heck, even if you were to purchase 2 blocks of 180 days each at $40, you're still saving about $15 to $20 over buying a single block of 365 days for golden eagles in the game itself. If you wait until a sale, you can sometimes get the pricing down to about $4 or $5 per month equivalent, which is excellent. Better still is if you purchase a premium pack that comes with premium time included that you purchase in a sale. Regardless, going back to the main point here, you are wasting money if you buy premium time in huge blocks for golden eagles in-game. Heck, even buying lower amounts of premium time, such as 30 days in-game as opposed to 60 days in the store, will cost more. With 30 days in-game costing around $12 worth of golden eagles, with the War Thunder store website giving you 60 days of premium time for $20, which means if you purchase 2 30-day blocks of premium time in the game itself for the $12 each, you'd be spending $4 more than if you just purchased it on the website for $20 in total. Just go to the War Thunder store page, especially once sales arrive, and just purchase your premium time there, and when on sale, it'll save you a ton of money. And finally, for number 5 on this list, that is to not spend golden eagles to change tasks on your daily task menu. When you've spent so much money refreshing your tasks around that it forces you to spend GE, do not do it. You shouldn't even get to this point in the first place, but after you refresh your daily task X amount of times, beyond spending even the 50,000 Silver Lions that it eventually costs, it gives you the option to spend golden eagles. Do not do this. I wouldn't even get beyond the 10,000 Silver Lion cost change, as it is absolutely not worth doing. Even though it only costs 5 Golden Eagles at first, it will quickly get worse and worse, and then you're out of tons of Silver Lions and Golden Eagles. You can see that based on the video of me doing it, which by the way made me cringe while doing it because of the tons of Silver Lions spent. I spent upwards of 136,000 Silver Lions in the span of 25 seconds. This system of costing money to refresh tasks is designed to get you to spend initially small amounts of money, then becoming larger and larger before you realize how many times you clicked it and how much money you ended up losing. This is an easy trap to fall into, so just do what I do, and if you're ever getting desperate for a good task, only spend a maximum of 10,000 Silver Lions on a task refresh. Any more and you are going to be losing way more Silver Lions than it's worth, or GE, when you could just wait until tomorrow and get fresh tasks that might actually be good and worth doing. But that's about it for that list. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any other ideas for what is a big waste of Golden Eagles, and not just something sarcastic like, oh, every Golden Eagle is a waste of money. I really like War Thunder, and even though it might not seem like I do sometimes, I still absolutely love War Thunder. So if you ever think that for whatever reason I'm making a video that is criticizing them, I'm only critiquing them because I want War Thunder to be the best that it can be. But either way, again, just let me know in the comments below. Let other people know, because your comments could actually end up saving people a lot of GE spending on War Thunder. Now, either way, thanks again for watching, everyone. Of course, please like, comment, subscribe if you like this type of video. Either way, I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.